Hello everybody, it is Maximum Color back again, but this time with my co-commentator, Rudiaz.
What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Rudiaz out here. Hoping to entertain you guys for a little bit.
Alright, and here we are going in with Shovda and KoopaYuu. Checking out the standings here. What do we got?
Let's see.
Looks like we've got
Shovda seems to have only one loss on his record, and where the homie KoopaYuu seems to be on the same boat.
Yes, indeed. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties. I am going to drop out for just a moment.
Got it, my man. But yes, guys, we're just getting everything ready for you guys out here, and we are almost ready to start this. All right, so we see the players also ready. Got a little dancing over there. Beautiful. And I believe we're just setting up. That's all we're waiting for. Hope everybody's doing great. Hope this is something that we're going to enjoy. And again, let's see what happens.
All right, here we go. And I am back with the ability to see the screen.
Awesome.
Shovda versus KoopaYuu. All right, what did I miss? We got Random Walla Pow.
And we got Shovda versus KoopaYuu.
Excellent, here we go. We'll be starting momentarily as our players sync up and prepare for the race.
Both players hitting play, and let's see what this level brings for our players.
Looks like we got a bit of a timer error on Shovda's side. Seems that we were just barreling through a wall of pows.
Shovda almost made it, but time's out. Both of them time out at the same time. So what's going on here? Let's see who can make it first. And with time still on their table.
All right, there we go. Looks like we got the little bit of a spoof worked out on the timers there. We are now back on track.
And there you go. KoopaYuu makes it with his first victory.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it's as hard as it is, but man, with that short timer, Shovda just barely getting in there.
It's crazy with all those pows. You can get blocked pretty easily.
And moving on to the next level, turtle jump. I wonder what could be in store here. And we got a little staircase of turtles coming right down on us, and it looks like we've actually got the end right in sight already.
Doesn't seem like that crazy of a level. Let's see how these players do with the Koopas. KoopaYuu with another clear.
I mean, hey, what can we say? It's in his name, right? Yeah, this is definitely one of those levels that perplexes me a bit. Not entirely sure why it's an expert. Shovda seems to be questioning her own,
It seems that Shovda thinks that you don't need the... I forgot the name of the power. Beautiful.
Ah, yes, the Tanuki tail, the leaf.
And goes for it again without the leaf and makes it.
Yeah,
making it the second clear for Shovda.
And it does, ties the game up. Skipping the Tanuki tail does definitely, it's faster, but the safety definitely makes things harder, which can definitely cost time, as it ended up doing.
But luckily, they get the clear, and I believe they're both on the same level right now.
Yes,
let's see how they can. Let's see how long it takes them to figure out how to get this clear. Shovda going through the level.
Again, ignoring a power-up. Don't mind us talking over ourselves, guys. We're still finding our groove.
We seem to be at the same room right now. Let's see who makes it out of the room first.
KoopaYuu taking on that boss fight over here. The Boom Boom taking him out, grabbing the key in through the key door.
Shovda still stuck on the same room. Let's see how easy is Boom Boom gonna be towards her.
And KoopaYuu takes the clear, taking the lead 3-2. There's not much left after this Boom Boom defeat. Shovda gets the key. She is moments from victory. Can she make it?
KoopaYuu makes it to his next level. Let's see what he has in store. Shovda just got another clear. And let's see who can take the lead now that they are tied once again. Seem to have a don't leave the ground level. Let's see how hard it is for the players. KoopaYuu just going through the level. A little brazy, but he's making his way. Shovda did the same, but she decided to jump. She is deciding to explore the level, so let's see how far will that take her.
Meanwhile, KoopaYuu is running through the jungle. Carefully avoiding. Woo, a lot of obstacles there.
Wow. Taking
it slow, paying off for KoopaYuu. I guess he is representing Team Turtle over here.
Wow, that has to suck for Shovda. She got clawed.
KoopaYuu taking the victory into the saw. Great job. Moving into Dry Boing Kingdom.
Shovda, I believe, decided to skip the level. And both players are on the same level right now. Let's see who can get this first clear. But right now, KoopaYuu is on the lead with one clear over Shovda. Let's see if there's any way for Shovda to recover. And let's see if also KoopaYuu can get another victory added to his clears. I believe we have KoopaYuu with a snake block situation. Shovda also made it to the same snake block. Let's try to see how these players decide to deal with this snake block.
All right, I've been having a little bit of mic issues. Am I sounding good? All right, excellent. Good to hear some.
So we're still here, stuck on those snake blocks, but KoopaYuu decides to jump for the flag and makes another victory under his belt. Shovda does the same.
Draining the lake of fire as she does so. KoopaYuu getting a world record.
Beautiful. So players are still, Shovda is still down 5-4. KoopaYuu's lead right now.
Oh my, what is this that we're looking at? Some sort of magical spaceship. Wow.
KoopaYuu decided to skip it.
Yeah,
his first skip.
Yep, KoopaYuu, same thoughts. What is this? I don't know. I'm leaving. Oh, they have to defeat the Munchers. Somehow they have to reach those pals. There we go. Shovda finding a way up. Looks like she might have to do a P-switch jump off of the thwomp.
Ooh.
KoopaYuu having nothing to do with that piranha plant, just smashing it.
Shovda still on the same level that KoopaYuu decided to skip. Let's see if she can try to figure out what makes this level tick. She grabs the P-switch, gets Almost. We almost saw what happens after you hit the switch.
Meanwhile, KoopaYuu taking over a checkpoint.
Now let's see what happens after you hit that switch. A POW comes down. And missing one muncher. Wow. Let's see if she gets lucky and gets another POW.
KoopaYuu with the clear over here and bringing it up to 6-5. Or sorry, 6-4.
Shovda's still on the same level. Let's see if she can figure it out. I mean, she basically figured out the whole level right now. All she has to do is just quick kill those 4 munchers with that 1 POW.
Hey, she found the POW. Oh, that's right.
Same
there was
situation.
a stack. Mm.
Oh, there's another one on the other side. There you go.
And there she goes. Takes the clear without skipping it. Good job. And she's not too far behind either. Only a single clear behind.
But she is still behind, so let's see if it's possible for her to recover and get in match the clears, or at least catch a lead.
Woo! KoopaYuu barely dodging these thwomps just after checkpoint. Looking good for him. He's going bounce, bouncy, bounce on these plants here. And into his 7th clear. Already, good job, man. High clear rate.
Shovda trying to figure out this level and get stuck with some piranha plants.
Oh yeah, she's definitely in for that for the rest of this level.
Gets a beautiful power up. Let's see if that power up will help her out. She took a hit, but she has a checkpoint.
Perfect use of the power up there. KoopaYuu on an interesting little like dodge the snowball level. I was got to find a way to take out all of those chucks. Is that what they're called?
What would that be? The spiky boys?
Yeah, the spiky boys throwing snowballs. Looks like he's just picking up the snowballs, chucking them right back at him. Got to take out all 10 in order to get through this level.
At least it's a snowball. Not a snowball, but a winter themed level. Yeah. Or a snow themed level, so it's not that dangerous as the spiky boys are when it's not a snow themed level.
Shovda coming in hot to the end of the level. Deciding to just run right under the piranha plants. Doesn't want to take any risks. Gets the flag anyway. Excellent.
Now still trailing under 1 clear. Shovda, KoopaYuu still leading. Let's see how these levels treat these players. Interesting level here. It's a little bit tight, but let's see how he figures it out.
Oh, yeah,
he also has to... Apologize, my friend. Go through.
Oh no, it is definitely some tight jumps here. Goodness.
Decides to take the P-switch with him. Let's see... Hits the P-switch. Let's see what's going on now. Okay. And something's happened. Oh, wow.
Oh, barely.
KoopaYuu had that, but he fumbled.
Hey, shoved it on the same side, or having the same issue, just trying to air stall just long enough to get that platform to respawn. Didn't quite get it in time.
KoopaYuu decided to skip the level and move on. How many skips do these players have? I believe it's 3, correct?
Yes, indeed. They have 3 skips.
KoopaYuu with 2 skips so far, and if I'm not mistaken, Shovda only has 1. Let's see if those skips would hurt these players later on.
We shall see. It's definitely an interesting strategy point to keep track of, especially when the match is as close as it is, relatively close. Hopping on over to victory, and Shovda ties it up with her 7th clear, 7-7. Here we go. We have a match on our hands, guys. KoopaYuu riding the Wiggle Express. Wiggle Express never leads anywhere good, though.
Shovda hitting that Donut Man snowball fight that KoopaYuu decided to skip. Let's see if she falls through to the end of this level. and decides to finish it. It's only 10 pokies, but the only problem with the pokies is if you die having 9, 10, or whatever, you have to restart the whole thing.
That is true. And I do believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I think they might actually be called spikes, even though they're not throwing spikes. Those
oh my gosh! Yes, you're right. Well, I don't know if that's the name, but I said pokies, so the pokies.
Yeah. Yeah, I was calling them chucks. That's definitely a different thing. I just realized I like how they have it set up so that the snowballs bounce off the note blocks and stuff. That's pretty clever.
But you gotta make it problematic. If not, it wouldn't be a super expert level, I believe. Let's see here. Shovda's still on the level, trying to get all these spiky boys out of the way.
Yes, I believe it's likely not a difficulty reason that KoopaYuu skipped, but rather for the sheer length of time it takes to take each one out. Because if you notice, Shovda's got to deal with the ice physics on the ground. It's kind of difficult timing on the throws, and there's a lot of them to get through.
That's true. And again, like I said, if you die, you have to do it all over again.
Yeah, every throw seems to be getting harder. Oh wow, she's popping off. Took out 2 in the course of seconds.
It still has 4 to go.
KoopaYuu running down the speed run over here.
Wow, and she lost it all.
Standing.
Shovda lost it all and decides to skip the level.
KoopaYuu taking the lead with 8 clears.
Both players with 2 skips.
Yeah, we've got 5 seconds on the clock. Looks like KoopaYuu is going to be taking this match. Just in time, too. He would have been going on to overtime if he hadn't taken that out sooner. Whew.
That was a great play. I mean, wow. My man clutched it.
Excellent job. 15 minutes into the match. Wow, that went fast, guys. Be sure to be staying hydrated, my friends. We'll be moving on to the Great Deku Tree. Heading right on over to Hyrule.
So is there any difference between the rounds, or like a set of levels, or like what's going on? So they're gonna do the Great Deku Tree after, right?
Yeah. So the players are going to be playing the exact same levels. They each have 3 skips that they're able to use, but they're going to be playing the same levels in the same order. And when they go into overtime, if they go into overtime, they'll both be stopping whatever level they are on and moving on to the next level, so that they're both playing the same level again. And similarly, when we start a match like this, they're going to move on to the same level as well.
Awesome. So we have the players here setting themselves up. Let's see what the Great Deku Tree has for us. I want to assume it would be a Link level, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, it's puzzle solving. That sounds good. All things Nintendo submission. Interesting. This could potentially be a very good level if it's for some sort of organization or event. By Tendo Vault. Might that be a reference to Nintendo's Vault?
Ooh.
You were absolutely right. It is a Zelda level. And already we have our players splitting paths. KoopaYuu deciding to nuke through the side of the wall, and Shovda going what is probably the intended route. Didn't pay off for KoopaYuu, having to go back into the cave anyway.
But Shovda lost the power-up, so I believe she's going to have to start back again.
Yes, indeed. Let's see if KoopaYuu can clutch it out. Oh, he's using full use of the bombs, all of his tools. Good job. Keeping Bowser at bay with everything he's got, and he's still got that backup sword in his back pocket.
And the player's also not trying to risk it for the biscuit out here. They decide to just use their arrows instead of using the sword or deciding to throw more bombs at him.
we got a little bit of bomb excavation, I suppose. Does it make it any better when it's Link doing it? Probably not. But here we go, finding a checkpoint.
Shovda has to make her way back. She lost the power-up and lost the fight versus Bowser. Let's see if she can make it now.
And here we go, KoopaYuu taking the first clear of the match. Finding that flagpole. And it looks like his decision to turn back from the water paid off, for that pipe was blocking the exit. You have to go through the dungeon.
Shovda decided to take the faster approach and kill Bowser with the sword. Now it's a matter of just finding the key. And there it is.
Here we go. Shovda climbing up a golden tower of sheer money.
KoopaYuu makes his way to the next level, and Shovda also gets the clear.
Nice.
I believe the players are tied now, right?
The players are, yes, they're both tied with a single clear.
Let's see what player can clutch it. Well, not clutch it yet. I mean, it's just the beginning. Let's see what player can get this victory faster.
Alright, KoopaYuu looking like he might be in a bit of a soft block. Not quite a soft block. Having to tank that hit from his own bomb in order to get through there.
Wow.
Shovda giving us the thumbs up. KoopaYuu, oh wow, so close to the end there.
That has to hurt a lot. Does Shovda decide to skip the level?
It appears so. Shovda is just stuck in the dark now. With nothing
But
with the
also,
moon.
but also decided to skip that one as well.
Mm-hmm. Looking for a... I mean, hey, I can't blame her for wanting to skip a dark level. KoopaYuu waiting it out. Charging straight on down, and I believe all he's got to do is get through this door, and I'm not sure what he's doing. He's just stalling for time, or... Oh, there he goes.
It seems Shovda came back to the level. Maybe she skipped it on accident, but now she's back at it. Lost her power up, and starting back from the beginning again.
KoopaYuu back in the lead, 2-1 over here. Great job. Moving on to the Forest Temple. Wow, that seems like it might be another Zelda level. It's a lot in a row. Getting trolled by the spike ball in the block.
Shovda makes her way. Let's see if she can also figure out the trick here.
Alright, looks like they have to wait for the P-switch to finish.
But she decided not to.
Yeah, for those of you at home, in case you don't know, we actually do not have audio on our end, so that's why we might sometimes seem a little silly for not knowing there's a P-switch going or something like that.
Yes, sir.
KoopaYuu going for the shot. That was a close one. We got a well-designed level though. It's letting him start over, letting him try again. Although from quite a bit back.
Ooh, Shovda's gonna have to do this level again. She forgot the down thrust and back to the beginning. Let's see if she can figure it out this time.
KoopaYuu with the tight jumps, getting in there, turning on the P blocks. Ooh, look at those slopes. Nice slope work. And finds the third clear. Good job, KoopaYuu, taking the lead even further.
Let's see if Shovda can make up for a couple of losses. I believe she made the same mistake that KoopaYuu made the first time.
Indeed, she's got to wait for that. Got to wait for the P-switch to wear off.
No, I believe there's also actually a switch on the side for the munchers.
Oh, really?
An on and off switch.
Want to pay a little bit more attention to that level. But meanwhile, KoopaYuu with a very quick, just a couple tight jumps is the whole level. Got to time it so that he lands on the goal tape as well, though.
Very interesting level. Oof.
So close. Shovda, unfortunately, losing the power-up, unable to get through the POWs, and KoopaYuu still not quite getting through those saws, but it's only a matter of time, really. There he goes, taking the goal tape, taking those one-ups, and moving forward into the question mark and into the future.
Meanwhile, we have Shovda still on the same level, trying to figure out how to get this clear.
All right, taking the damage boost, moving through. Misses the down tilt again.
Decides to skip the level.
Yeah, I'd be a little frustrated at that too after that happening so many times.
The only problem with skipping the level so close to the goal, I believe, is that all that time wasted is not gonna come back, and now you have to figure out a whole new other level.
That is true, but if we learn anything from our last season, it is that knowing your limits and knowing when to skip is one of the most important skills you can use.
Let's see here.
KoopaYuu rocking a bit of an aerial speedrun level. While Shovda's still stuck in Hyrule, whether she wants to be or not. Back with these precise arrow jumps. Scouting it out, seeing what's ahead. Finding the unfortunate truth that she does have to indeed make those difficult shots.
Let's see if she can figure it out.
And there's KoopaYuu taking the 5th clear, skyrocketing ahead.
Shovda lost the power up, but also lost her life. She's gonna have to start all over again. Let's see if she can recover. Well, she has to start from the checkpoint, so it's not as bad as one would think.
Again, making that tight jump. Good job. Good job on Shovda's point. Power up. Who cares? We got another sword right here. Master sword. More like there's a bunch of them. Sword.
So P-switch activated. She has to make her way to see if she can get this clear, and I believe she got it.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. 2nd clear for Shovda. Not terribly far behind. We still got almost half the round to go.
KoopaYuu missed his ride, but he is going back to see if his Uber came back again. There it is, and
misses it again.
Gotta be a little bit quick with that. Yes, it is, and you gotta be very quick with that. But if you also have to watch out for the spikes.
Yeah, that's what's causing him a little bit of trouble. He has to move ever so slightly left on that jump. And pretty much instantly.
Shovda now stuck on what I believe would be called precision level, correct?
I'm honestly not sure, but yeah, this was a difficult one for KoopaYuu. And wow, she clears it in, what is that, 2 tries? 3 tries? Great job. Catching up.
3-5. KoopaYuu still on the lead.
Yeah, sure is a prime match if I say so.
Definitely is. We still have about 4 minutes and a couple seconds out here. Let's see if she can recover.
Yeah, moving on to Speedrun. KoopaYuu just hiding from those saws. It's the whole level. Those tight little saw spaces. Oh, Shovda almost there. Goal is in sight. Very close. One more P-switch jump and she will have the game. Or yeah, the clear.
The clear. But takes that first hit from the P-switch.
KoopaYuu finds his way up through the pipe and takes the 6th clear of the game.
Let's see if she can make it now, and yes, making it for the 4th clear. But KoopaYuu with his 6th clear.
Shovda is fighting for it. Matters not to her that There are 2 clears she must surmount. She shall attain the victory in Megalovania.
Let's see if she can figure out the level and she doesn't miss her taxi like KoopaYuu did a couple times.
Woo! Right after that level of just avoiding a bunch of... Wow, that's a really cool level. Look, wow, what KoopaYuu's doing. He's really clutching through this first try so far. Some really cool movements. And using the Sauce to his advantage to get his 7th clear.
His eye coordination is crazy, man.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Getting his 7th clear, and Shovda getting hopes, thinking there was a dev exit, but no. We'll keep going forward and see if Shovda...
off. And into the pipe.
Taxi time. KoopaYuu fighting with a Thwomp to get the key. And Shovda gets her taxi.
Much better at hailing cabs.
Yes, she is.
Unfortunately, this is an auto-scroll section, and it is rather lengthy, so let's hope she gets it first try.
It would hurt a lot if she loses.
KoopaYuu sacrificing that Thwomp to the lava.
How many skips do the players have so far?
I'm not sure. I actually don't tend to keep track of the skips. There have been a few. They probably still have more, but hey, KoopaYuu taking his 8th clear over here, just getting through that. He is clearly a master of the dry bone shell. Goodness. Shovda very, very close to the end of this level. Right through this pipe is victory. So here we go.
KoopaYuu with another world record.
Coming out, getting her 5th clear, 8-5. Unfortunately, I think it's a little, just barely too soon to call it, but KoopaYuu pretty much has this level, this match. Ah no, the pasta sauce is coming up for him.
Let's see if Shovda can make her way to at least get closer and closer to tying this in under a minute. Well, not under a minute yet, but close to under a minute. Let's see if her eye coordination is just like KoopaYuu.
She's blazing through this level up. Not quite, but she does get another chance. Here she goes. Man, this is a good level. Barely doesn't make it, and at this point, with the death, I do feel comfortable calling it due to the reset time.
It definitely has to hurt. But let's see if she at least gets the clear for this level.
Absolutely. She's been bouncing on saws. Climb to the top. Hey, this is a really cool level. I just wanted to beat it for the sake of fun.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Did KoopaYuu decide to skip the level, or did he get to beat it?
I'm honestly not sure, but here he is, and sorry, I'm Canadian. Well, he's Canadian, so
he should get this W.
Sure. Oh boy. Yep. All right. Calling it. KoopaYuu taking the win, which also gives him the set. He takes the entire set, and I mean, good on him. Moving up in the standings, he is. And we still get one more match from our lovely runners, because that's just how we roll. See if either one of them can get a bonus point to help him out later on in the league.
Wow, KoopaYuu with another one, but I don't think it counts. Does it count?
No, it does not. But I mean, it was pretty cool to see how quick he did it.
2 victories under his belt for this matchup.
Matchup?
Wait, right? The matchup?
I'm sorry, I'm not entirely sure what you mean.
Like matchup, yeah, like versus each other.
Yes, they will be versing each other one more time.
So both players setting up once again.
Yes, indeed. I'm just gonna sync up. All right. We will be starting in about 15 seconds or so. Moving forward as they sync up. Let's hope for another close match. Hopefully we'll have some overtime. That would be entertaining. Moving on to this red Koopa level. Can't help but think that KoopaYuu might have an advantage on this very Koopa-y level.
Let's see, maybe Shovda could also take a victory on the round. Maybe that will help her get the boost that she might need. Both players hitting play. Let's see how this is going to go for them.
Taking off Toadette versus Parallel Universe Toadette. Who will win? I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. Ah, here we go. Shooting some turtle shells at other turtles. That's a little cruel. But hey, we got the key.
So KoopaYuu has to kill his family. That is very tragic, but he is going to have to live with that.
And just knocking some shells through. Looks like that's the general theme of this level is get shells from pipes and shoot through one-ways. Not totally sure why this is inexpert so far. It's its own type of auto-scroll.
It could be maybe it's a lengthy level and people just call it quits once they die a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we don't have just like a really dangerous part of the level after this, because this is definitely taking a good amount of time just to get through one door.
Shovda grabs the key.
KoopaYuu just barely behind, just one turtle shell behind. That's a unit of time in this world. Oh no.
Was it Picador?
Well, it was Picador. It seems like it was fairly honest, though.
Yeah, it wasn't that problematic, at least.
Wow, this is actually an interesting section.
Ooh. It's a little bit scary, though, because you never know what you're going to get. Oh.
Let's see if KoopaYuu decides to maybe use that claw to think a little bit.
Wow. He lost his power-up, and the same fate is on him.
And that's why it's expert, guys. Both of our runners exiting the course. They do not want to deal with that. Good decision. Good decision.
Ooh.
All right. Taking the aerial route. Clever. That may or may not pay off, though, in the end. She might actually have to
go all the way back. That would hurt a lot.
She might be a little too high. Oh, it looks like she is getting into what are those called? A warp box? And
she warped. Wow.
This guy. Here we go. Good job. Good choice. Let's see if KoopaYuu has a similar decision. Nope.
Almost skips it.
Oh.
And skips it.
Skipping the level. Shovda decided to stick with it. She found secrets.
But it didn't seem to work for her to go inside that warp box.
Ooh, look at this tech that she's rocking. I've never seen this. Apparently if you fall down while swinging the hammer, you hit everything on the way down.
This needs a time saver. The question is, where do you have to go? Ooh, almost takes a hit.
Well, my friend, the answer would be to the goal.
Always right.
KoopaYuu. Oh, is this a double shell jump level? That could be rough. Hopefully that's all it is, though, being expert.
Wow, he almost landed that.
Shovda still on this very fun level, and I used the word fun ironically.
Players still with no clears. Let's see who could get a clear first. And I don't know, Shovda's level seems infinite. But at least nothing can go wrong on her level.
Ah, there it is.
There it is.
She sticks it out, gets the first clear. She certainly dug through a lot to get there. And KoopaYuu, oh my gosh.
The bag at the end. Wow.
That was just a troll. Just a troll. Good job, level creator. Tying it up with that double shell jump. Let's see if I have no idea how good Shovda's shell jump game is, so she might just knock this out immediately. We'll see.
Whoa.
Oh, that was close.
Wow. Almost. That's showtime.
Swamp run. Hey, you got a speed run level. That's great. Great for him. It's great for both of them, honestly, because they have the same levels.
Yeah, they'll eventually get to the same levels. But how long would it take Shovda to get this clear?
Could be any amount of time. This is one of those dangerous levels that could suck you in for minutes or, just be done in seconds.
Let's hope she goes through the door and doesn't decide to start over because she didn't make it.
KoopaYuu traveling through a strange green world and finds a strange green orb that grants him a clear. Oh.
Shovda still stuck on that double shell jump.
Oh, sniping her own shell. KoopaYuu has taken the lead, by the way. 2 clears, 2-1. Moving forward.
Ooh, close. I have to keep hitting that reset. Another speed run.
Yeah, that's looking great for our runners. If only Shovda knew what was ahead. Wow, that one seemed pretty quick and easy too. KoopaYuu taking the 3rd clear.
That's a real question. Why would that be in Super Expert, right?
Oh, this is just Expert.
Let's see, Shovda still on the level. She believes she can do it.
There's a little bit of frame drop right there that almost made it look like it was like a slow motion. It made me really feel like she was gonna make it. KoopaYuu, wow, just like blasting past Bowser's.
Oh wow!
Taking the yellow, just paying off, getting a 4th clear already. Wow. If Shovda only knew it was on the other side of this level, she might skip it.
It's all about thinking about your wasted time, I think. Ooh.
It's difficult to plan for. Remember, every death that they take takes several seconds away. All this blackout time and reset.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like KoopaYuu's on another kind of speed run.
Ooh. Almost had that.
Gotta go fast, Koopa.
And there you go. Now let's see what happened here.
Good job. And into the trap.
Yes, there you go. And finally made that for the 2nd clear.
Good job. Good job, Shovda. Now blast through these other levels. Remember, she actually has 1 clear over KoopaYuu as far as like what levels she did. KoopaYuu skipped one that she cleared, so she can get through these fast levels. She can definitely take the lead.
Let's hope for the best. Let's see what happens. Well, this one's a little bit time consuming though.
Yeah.
Well, no, not really. Not really. It's a short level, but you have to figure your way around it.
And KoopaYuu deciding to take the risk and go on top of the thwomp. It does pay off. He does not get trolled. Waiting for that skewer.
Ooh. Shovda takes another hit.
Yeah.
And KoopaYuu seems to have gotten another victory.
Yes, indeed. This is just like fast level after fast level now. Anything could happen. All it's going to take is KoopaYuu getting stuck on a long level.
And Shovda recovering from all those short ones.
Shovda skipping that quick little speedrun level. That could spell ill for her fate, but we'll see.
Pretty sure she'll get this quick and easy one.
Yeah, let's go. First try. KoopaYuu and a Koopa car.
There you go. Shovda with the
Good
dirt
job.
clear. KoopaYuu decided to steal his family's car. And let's see where does he decide to travel with it.
He's beating up the bullies.
Ooh, that is very problematic.
Oh, a little bit of a crush.
Wow.
That Thwomp seems to have a crush on KoopaYuu.
Let's see if Shovda can figure this level out as well. I believe one, and she does the same as KoopaYuu and gets
Great job, great job.
Victory.
4 to 5,
4 to
barely
5.
behind it all now.
Now let's see what happens next. I can't remember if it was a speedrun level, but if it is, she might be lucky enough to tie this.
Yeah, it's kind of a speed run. Not super long. KoopaYuu surfing on some thwomps. Level name is Ya. Or Shovda. Ya. Alright, KoopaYuu. This is a new genre of level that we've seen since Mario Maker 2 has come out. It's pretty common, these sideways thwomp levels. It's interesting. It's a lot like those old cannon levels where you wall jump off the cannon for the whole level.
Oh, he risked that. And he lost that. So he has to start this all over again. But let's see if KoopaYuu can figure it out. I mean, he already did most of the level. Let's see if Shovda can also recover and get all these shorter levels with a clear.
And I do believe this is the point where I think you can ride the thwomp up. I might be thinking of a different level. There's so many thwomp levels. And KoopaYuu takes his 6th clear. Good job. Toadette seems happy about it.
Shovda's still on the level. I believe this is it. You just go through that door and yep, there you go. Another clear. 6 to 5.
Keeping it close. 6 to 5. And there's some levels there's that the Koopa car level up next, I believe. While KoopaYuu on a do not leave the ground level. Oh no. Taking out some ants. Ooh, some pretty aesthetics. Looks like the fire's swirling around the pipe.
Keeping it spicy, even in the wintertime.
See, that's how you use annoying obstacles. You make them look pretty. Oh, that's a real obstacle now.
See if Shovda decides to not skip the level and
we'll see if she can get through on the first try or not. I know Koopa cars is something that many players struggle with, and those who are good at them definitely have a big advantage.
She also meets the same fate and gets crushed. KoopaYuu has to start all over again. He risked it and decided to jump off of the snake block.
Shovda with some smooth moves going on here. I think she might actually be pretty good with the Koopa car.
Oh, she shoots him. And let's see if she can figure it out.
Oh, she's only got one more hit left on that car, and there goes she. She might be able to continue through. Nah, starting over.
Say not to skip.
We got 2 minutes left on the clock.
Let's see
And Shove to bring it back around.
Let's see if not skipping pays off.
KoopaYuu failing that clear condition again.
And that has to hurt.
Scouting it out. Woo!
Jukes the thwomp once again.
Saving her hits.
Let's see if she can figure it out now.
Doing a good job with canceling the momentum. Woo.
Great Fast and the Furious type of stuff.
I know, as large as these gaps are, it's actually pretty tight for a Koopa car.
She made her way. That's crazy, but she lost. Oh, wow.
Can she make it? Does she need the car? She does need the car.
Well, maybe she'll be lucky. And there's a car at the end, but no, there's not. Ah.
Exiting the course. 1 minute left on the clock. Hey, we might have overtime on our hands here. She's just got to clear it in the next minute. Thwomb surfing.
KoopaYuu decides to keep on going. Let's see if he doesn't lose the clear condition again.
Unfortunately, this thwomp level is a little bit long. I'm not sure if she has the time to finish it, but let's hope she does. I'd like to see some overtime over here.
Believe it all depends on if she takes another hit.
Let's see.
Wow.
Oh, that was close. Barely made it onto that thwomp. She's close to the end, though. Oh, and she hits the spike. It's over. KoopaYuu taking a 7th clear to nail it down, lock it away. He wants the clean sweep, and I guess he gets to have it. Good job. Good job to both of our runners. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching with us.
It was a great matchup.
Yes, indeed. KoopaYuu, what were the standings at the beginning? Do you recall?
They were both
here we go.
One loss.
Get to see him right now. They're both at 1 loss, huh? Well, where is he?
So now KoopaYuu is 1-1, 1 loss, 1 win, and Shovda is now stuck with 2 L's.
Excellent job. That does bring KoopaYuu up into the tied with Chocobo. Tied with Blue Chocobo.
Shovda is now stuck with 2
tied for 6th.
L's.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning into this one.
And it looks like we're going to be getting hold on a second. It looks like we're going to be getting KoopaYuu in here for an interview.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yes, I am.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey man, you had a great run.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got a little bit disappointed when I saw I didn't have any more skip, and I was on a don't jump level.
Yeah.
But it ended up fine.
But lucky enough for you, though, you got a lot of great speed run courses that you just sped run through most of them.
Yeah, the speedruns went very well. I got really scared on that the dry bone one.
Yes,
but it worked out fine.
Yeah, you had a few.
I apologize.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry, my man. But your eye coordination on that level was crazy, man. I mean, that was just amazing. I believe you cleared it from the first one, right? The dry bone one?
Yeah, it was first try. Speedruns are my favorite type of levels, so I do play a lot of them. So I feel like sometimes it might help me.
Yeah, it definitely shows.
Those can definitely be some of the fastest levels in a league like this. Yeah, the dry bone shell is actually my favorite power up, and you were crushing. You're clearly very, very good with that. That was impressive for me. It's very cool to watch.
Well, thank you.
So yeah, here you are. I believe you're actually, if not tied, very, very close. I'm not sure how your bonus points line up, but you're actually tied with Blue Chocobo right now and climbing the standings.
That's pretty cool. I was hoping for that.
I mean, it was an excellent performance, my man. At the end, though, I will not lie. Shovda almost got close to you. She did get stuck on the thwomp surfing, but almost got to tie with you. But regardless, you still won that 7 clear, which also would have put you ahead regardless.
Well, Shovda's really good, so I expected very, very tight games. It ended up going in my favor, but that was like it could have gone either way.
Yeah, so what were you thinking when you saw a double shell jump level?
In my head, I was like, it's easy. And then I proceeded to fail for a whole minute.
Yeah.
But I do double shell jumps every day, and rarely does it take a whole minute to get them. Kind of sad, but it's fine.
Ended up paying off for you. Hey, thanks so much for for providing the entertainment, for doing this league. You're doing a great job, and we all appreciate it a lot.
Well, it's my pleasure.
And great matchup, guys.
Oh, and one other thing, I noticed you got you came across a level called "Sorry, I'm Canadian."
Yes.
Did that inspire any humor in you?
It was. I was wondering why it was saying that, but like, there's that meme saying the Canadians are always saying they're sorry for everything.
Oh,
so I guess that's why.
Okay. Well, thanks for the interview. Thanks for sticking around.
Of course, thanks for having me.
And I believe, if anything else you wanted to say before we sign off?
Good luck to all the other runners tonight and tomorrow, actually.
Excellent. All right. So this has been Maximum Color, Rudias, and KoopaYuu.